Okay. This is going to be the first round, or I guess it's not the first round, it's the round of 256. There's actually the second round of the 2020 Dominion Online Championship. We're facing, I think it's Raphy J, who won their first match 4-1, so decently impressive result. And I guess we'll see what we can do here. If I can ever start talking. These are played first to 3.5. So whatever that means. It means we're playing until somebody wins 3.5, and if there's a tie, something or other happens at the end. Anyways, this board looks like we want to start by getting Recruiter, probably one or two of them pretty quick. You can kind of go into Herald, Envoy. Wine Merchant is your buy. I'm not entirely sure how much Coven is going to do. You definitely want to start getting the Recruiters in first, though. I think our start's going to be Poacher Silver. That gets us to Recruiter, and it starts getting stuff moving, so let's do that. I guess Horse Traders is kind of an alternative to get you the Recruiter, but I don't think you really want to be doing the discard later. Wine Merchant's just going to be better. And, of course, Poacher gets you the little extra card of Cycle. You do the Horse Traders, which is fine. Possibly good. Okay, we'll hope this gets to Recruiter. It does. We'll hope that we can actually get another one this turn. We can't. I think right now we favor taking a Herald over, say, another Poacher or a Recruiter, or rather an Envoy. It's just, it's something we're going to want eventually, and for right now it's sort of inoffensive. The thing about Poacher would be that we're going to hit numbers more, which I don't know that we really want to be doing right now, more than we just want the extra little bits there. Okay, this should be another Recruiter for you. I think. Okay, and this will be another Recruiter for me. The Recruiters are going to miss estates here, which is not the best thing ever. I think our next 5 is probably like going into this Wine Merchant stuff. We'll see what the Herald brings. You ended up getting the 2 Recruiters, which is really nice. You might also just think about taking like a Coven here. You can probably play enough of them. Cobbler. Okay. That's going after Heralds would be my guess. I think I'm just going to keep taking Heralds for now. I think we more want to do this action thing than dealing with the Envoys. Of course, there's some concern over something. Could think a little bit about how replace is going to go in. I don't think it really fits. I think it's a third recruiter. That seems a little excessive to me. Okay. Here's a 5. I think this is just going to be a wine merchant. To try and kind of press up the turn potentials. Seem to be doing a little bit better on the thinning. Well, actually a lot better on the thinning. And of course you've bought every turn, so... The question is, how important is that? There's like this question of, does Cobbler accomplish more than, say, the wine merchants? Maybe. We see the poacher. We saw the poacher. We see the recruiter first. Turn 5. Okay. So that was fine. We're seeing things about the rate we want to be, or we expect to be, even. Be a herald, yeah, and play the cobbler. Okay, that was a pretty lame turn. I think I want to stick another wine merchant in here, although we may be looking at something more like a coven. We have 2 recruiters in there. You go coven, we probably are going to want a third. Given that next turn's probably working, let's put another wine merchant in. Herald or recruiter wine merchant in there. Herald's not hitting is going to hurt a lot this early. But you can say, yeah, it's your own fault. This should gain a herald. Really not feeling too great in this game. Hope is, I guess, that we're pressing economy a little bit more than you are. But we're definitely behind in other ways. Like, you know, the getting through the deck way, which is really more important than the others. But we should be getting there pretty soon, I think. I wonder what this is about. Yes, you have another recruiter in there. Recruiter, horse traders, silver, 3 copper. You've done a lot more out than I have. Which, I mean, 3 recruiters, it'll do that. And also getting the two in the 1 shuffle. 2 on turns 3 before that is. I've cleared, what, 1 copper, 2 estates, which is quite a bit worse, especially if we're going to be going forward doing covens. She's really going to have to press out this turn to try and get control of the deck again. Discard Recruiter, Copper. Yeah. I don't know, what is that? It's 7. That's not very good. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. So our goal for this turn is probably get a couple Heralds. If possible, maybe something like Herald, Coven, discard the Wine Merchants. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. Silver Herald, I guess. I wonder if you don't just want to like take a Wine Merchant, not in that position. Okay, we have a Herald on top there. If we just take 2 Heralds here, we'll get the Wine Merchant back. I think that's going to be our best move. I could also see like Coven Herald. I don't really love it. We just want to do that much. It should recruit a Recruiter. And trash his Copper. Okay. I mean, maybe not. Herald, play Herald, play Herald. So there's all the Heralds. The good news is you only have the 1 gain, so you're only going to be able to pick up 2 Heralds here. So we're not gonna end up with only 4 of those. Whatever 4 of those would doom us to. We'll see what you end up picking up. I guess we want to play Poacher first, right? We have the Villagers, so get as much into the deck as possible, or through the deck as possible. We don't need the village. Over on your side, I guess you can choose like 3, 7, much copper you have trashed. So you have like 2 coppers left. You can produce 9. This is fine, maybe. You trash recruiter here, well, you can't draw the last thing. So I guess it's going to limit you to 8. Okay, takes wine merchant silver, so we'd like at least 2 heralds this turn. Assuming things end up working out alright, which it looks like they do. If we take the 2 heralds, we could take like a wine merchant with them. We could also think about just like taking 3 heralds and discarding the wine merchants. I don't know how much that would give your deck, but it would be hitting next turn like 12. We could take 2 wine merchants, discard. That sounds fine. Let's just take the 3 heralds here. And hopefully that messes up your deck enough to only have the 3 heralds. I mean, it doesn't have to. We have recruiter here, we have envoy, so you can still draw. Certainly. I just don't think it's exactly the deck that you want to be building here. Discard actions. Might trash the envoy. We'll see. This cobbler is slow, as I guess expected. You also have the wine merchant this turn, so that's like 3, 13 or something like that. 2 wine merchants. You have the envoy, so you will be able to draw it, which is a little bit of a concern, but this turn for us will be 2 wine merchants similarly, assuming everything works to plan. So we wanted 2 wine merchants this turn, which will push us up to like 20 for next turn. Or 19, something in there. I don't know what we're buying, man. We might do like Covens and Seas. And here we have both recruiters in hand, which I think is actually a positive. This is all pretty dense on actions that aren't gonna screw us over. Like, there's no doubt you can draw every turn. I don't know that it's gonna happen, but okay. Here's the envoy. I think I'd rather have you playing recruiter right now. Just to, like, if you have to do that, you're gonna have to ditch something, is what that says. Although maybe ditching the recruiter would have been a turn killer. Okay, not so much. 21. We're at 20. 5 buys. So we're certainly down on economy, especially being player 2 right now. I want to be adding Coven. Possible. 2, 3 wine merchants. Alright, that's fine with us. So this turn might be something like 2 Covens and a province. I guess you could theoretically pile like Recruiter next turn. Seize the day. I guess you're gonna go for it. Okay. Might be lost here. Yeah, I think I'm pretty surely lost here, actually. Yeah. Oh, what do we discard? Recruiter. This will just be like, buy the recruiters and win. So I guess we're gonna start out with a loss here. Yeah, you don't have those things matted. So you can just end up buying out the recruiters in like an estate. Alright. No problem. Or the estates. Fine. Okay. Well, on to the next one. Your start. Let's see what happened there. I didn't get the second recruiter in the first thing. The heralds were possibly a little bit bad. The horse traders ended up certainly doing more than the poacher. Yeah. The 3 heralds may have been a little... Yeah, of course I'm ready. The 3 heralds may have been a little impulsive. But let's move on. I have Page here. It seems maybe not so great. Like, you can get a lot of the draw you want done with, say, lackeys. Or a lot of the village you want done with, say, lackeys and village green. That said, I think I'm a little bit hesitant to skip over it. Just because, like, Page lackeys seems like it has a reasonable chance of reaching Sentry. That might not be true. You certainly want to be reaching Sentry. This first shuffle. I definitely want the lackeys. I'm not sure if I want the Page. It's like lackey silver to reach Sentry. Seems reasonable. Okay. I unfortunately agree with the opening, I think. You have more than enough village without the champion, and the rest aren't going to do you a whole lot. Sentry, yeah. I don't reach Sentry here. I'll reach it next turn. I don't know whether it wants this to be like a village green or another lackeys. It probably wants to be another lackeys. Just to try to get through the deck a little bit quicker. You take village green. That's fine. We see estates here, which is bad. Quite bad. You didn't get to trash. Okay. What would you have not gotten to trash? Like silver lackeys is the only thing I can think. Do we keep getting lackeys? Yeah, like lackeys here, play 1, sentry again next turn. Oh, we could like page here. Let's get another lackeys. And we're just gonna play up to the shuffle. Get a second sentry. Hopefully at some point we trash estates. That would be really nice to do. I also definitely have a goal of populating here. You have not trashed a state. So I guess at some point we are going to want to add more money, whatever form that comes in order to reach the 10. Populate's just great here. 4. More village green. Alright. Find some estates. Okay. I don't know if we don't want something like a gold here, just to try and reach up to the populate. I think we have a reasonable chance of reaching next turn with the gold. What is in there? Like, yeah. 2 estates. Bless it. Ah! Well, phew. I don't know if I can actually set up to reach next turn or not. Okay, we'll see what this 5 is. I think governor, most likely. I would really love to trash a state, you know? Here's a copper trash. If I ditch the silver, I don't know. Well, I do want to ditch the silver, right? We have another lackeys down there. We could, like, reach 9. I think I want to discard this, leave it, and buy, like, a governor. Sounds fine. Okay. Maybe we'll get another estate out this turn. Discard 2 village greens with sentry. Lovely. Hopefully he'll decide that gold gain is the way to go. you gold gain, I'm pretty much guaranteed to reach my populate. If you don't, this governor might get in the way. I mean, I guess also if you remodel, you're going to do one of the two if you play the governor, so we're at least happy about that. What's it going to be? Okay, gold gain. Sure. I guess we want to, like, discard the governor. Populate. Yeah, that order's fine. Yeah, this is such a nice populate board. Like, you'll take everything. No problem. You reach your own populate. Fine. Guess we just play the settlers. Oh, we don't pick up the estate. That's a positive. I wonder if we want to trash this catacombs. I mean, we can set up to trash the copper. We probably also trash the catacombs, like a village green or something. That sucks. That we don't get to play the village green. Okay. Let's leave this. We're gonna draw with one of these, I guess. I can gain a gold. Draw it. Play herbalist. What does this make? It makes a populate. And probably a governor. That sounds reasonable. And we're keeping the page and not top decking a treasure. Okay. Stuff is pretty low. For certain. I mean, you can't. I don't think you can reasonably populate this turn. So you're gonna score. I assume. I mean, what? You can double populate, but I don't know. Well, I guess you can get the other gains with governor. Maybe. I don't know if double populate's actually realistic for you. Probably is. I probably just lost again. see. I mean, you have 3 governors, so you have to do 3 remodels with those. I guess the catacombs trash is another gain. So I guess you could get there. Maybe, I don't know if you can score, though. I doubt you can score, though. My interpretation is that you are unable to win this turn. That may be a poor interpretation, though. Like, I think it's just too many gains. I should be able to possibly manage this next turn, depending on how much you score. Oh, man. Should have scheduled this for tomorrow. I was not expecting that this match was going to take 2.5 hours, but at the current rate, I think it is. Would have liked to have been watching the end of the US Open. It looks like that's getting possibly a little out of hand. This card's a copper. Weird not to trash it. I mean, it makes a settler's draw, but even so. I wonder if I could have exchanged for a treasure hunter and gone for like a triple populate. Well. I mean, you'll be scoring this turn. Certainly. To worry about next. I don't think so. I mean, I guess we could think about taking like silver to village green to try and win. But given that there's probably another one coming. When do we get time controls? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. This is just unbelievable, honestly. I don't even know what the hell's in my deck. It's been just too long. I mean, it's just nuts. Okay. Gold gain. Gold gain. Gosh, it's so lackeys. Heck. Okay. It's gonna be a province buy or populate? Okay, it's province buy. Lackeys. Okay. We might be able to get there. I need to be able to double populate, which I don't think is happening. If I had gotten the treasure hunter last turn, maybe. You have 2 gold. You potentially have like 3 province gains. We'll estimate. Let's see. What are we doing? Playing the sentry. I'm not really comfortable trashing the estate at this point, I don't think. Four lackeys, interesting. So we think we can take 2 provinces. for sure. And then whatever other points. We may look at wanting to buy those. Okay, we can draw this catacombs, discard the other village green, do whatever we want with it. Let's just do that. I think. I don't think there's a win coming. Now. Okay. What do we want to do here? I think we want to gain 2 gold, draw them, take our 2 provinces, and figure out what to do with the last governor. Right? Unless we suddenly see a win here, which I don't think we do. I could, like, yeah. I don't know, can we take like 4? That looks losing. So we're going to take 2 provinces and like a duchy. That sounds good. I think this is safe, right? How many golds are over there? Apparently 3. That makes me feel less good about the province. Like if I take a duchy here, can I make up a 4-province deficit? I think so. Does this village green want to turn into a duchy? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what I think I need to do to draw. I mean, there's always the chance I just don't. You should trash that estate. I think. No, I guess it would allow me to tie potentially. Yes, now we go into the weird zone. I wonder if you can just like win with a double populate. Probably not. I don't think you're gonna have the money. But maybe enough governor remodels plus a single populate. We'll see if you make motions like you're going to take 4 provinces. My guess is you will. Oh, you only have the 2 golds. Whoops, I should have taken another province. So you're not taking 4 provinces. At least we don't think so. I forgot I had gained the 1 gold to my discard pile. So I actually had 5, not 4. Ugh. I guess we'll see what you do the remodels to. Yeah, I didn't need to be. Well, maybe I did. I don't think I needed to be playing around 4. Maybe I did because of the silvers that I gave. I gave like 3 silvers. Playing around 4 seems fine. My main question is, if you do end up taking 4, do I need a duchy? I have 4 governors, 2 herbalists, so that's potentially up to 7 green cards of gain. Probably realistically more like 6, given that one of the governors is going to have to draw. If you take 4 provinces, I need a province and 6 duchies. So I guess probably we do want the duchy. I have no idea. I just, this is absurd. It's been nearly 2 minutes. Actually, it's been 4 minutes. I think that's reasonable. Like, if the prompt's coming up, right? Okay. so let's start here. We'll just start like this. I think we can probably get there. Okay. Can try or discard the copper. Undo that. We want it in, I think, this order. Just discard both. My take is that we can get there pretty easily from here. I don't know what the point of keeping this page here is. We're gonna have to draw, I think. Well, are we? Or is this just gonna be fine? We can take however many duchies. We can take like 2 provinces, 2 duchies, 2 provinces, 4 duchies. Okay. We can just take the 2 duchies with this, right? Back to my start. Okay. What have we here? We have Masquerade. That's going to be our start, most likely. I think the goal here is to do like Market Square for golds and potentially Wayfarers for silvers. Aside from that, we can recruit a little bit of village. Our start here, I think, can be Mask Silver. That's pretty likely a reach recruiter, which is something that we want. We can like put in Market Square a little bit later and do some like Copper Wayfarer or whatever. Potentially banish a bunch of coppers. So yeah, let's start Mask Silver. I don't think we want the Overlord here. Trader. That's interesting. Let's do the silver. Here'll be a Market Square. Next turn reaches 6. That can be Border Village Recruiter, which is nice. Trader, 2 silvers. I guess you could like, okay, delay the mask. Oh, copper. So there's a positive. That's Border Village Recruiter. Yeah, you can have a state. Certainly. Okay. Do we just want another recruiter here? I think so. We can like do recruiter gold, so yeah, let's pick up another recruiter. We're gonna have to figure out how to get Wayfarer into the deck soon. Ish. I don't know exactly how we want that to happen. It might just even be like copper buys, as ugly as that sounds. Trash estate. Here we could consider village, or the blessed version of a village. I guess other consideration is like market square or advisor. I think we like that, and yeah, we'll top deck the village. That ended up working fine. The village is kind of useless. Maybe it should have been an advisor, actually. We'll see. Oh, you had the trader in hand. Okay. Border village, market square. Okay. I think we're running pretty well here now. It's pretty easy to blame the trader on the other side. So, let's see. I do want to be adding a bit more draw, which I think is going to want to come in the form of Wayfarers. I'm not entirely sure what that means in terms of what we do with the market squares here. That is, whether we're like discarding them or keeping them so that we can say go like copper double Wayfarer. Would be a solid move. Let's see. Wayfarer definitely seems preferable. Draw to advisor, especially given that you can basically produce infinite villagers between those two. Let's do that first. Yeah, I think I'm just going to want to go ahead and do this. I guess we can go like border village copper or double Wayfarer, something like that. And now we should be drawing pretty easily. I mean, I hope that didn't throw too far off, but man, 4 minutes is 4 minutes. This trader just did not end up working out, I don't think. Silver got trashed for silvers? Silver get trashed. Maybe by a recruiter. Might have been me. No idea. Anyways. I don't know if you could actually really afford to be doing the market square there. I guess you didn't have any gold to date, maybe not. I guess you did have a goal today, so. And trader's gone. This will be like Border Village Advisor. Border Village Market Square. Alright. Whew. Yeah, let's discard it. And again, let's discard it. We don't really need to trash that. We can buy like 2 Wayfarers and then Border Village Market Square. Sounds fine. I don't know if we actually really need the Market Square. Or if we can just go like... I think we want the Market Square. We're fine passing silver. They're super replaceable. Yeah, we'll just be off to the whatever here. Draw is way more. One concern here is actually running out of villagers. But that'll be pretty easy to solve. We just have to like trash a gold. Here I guess we want to start on green, so like that, and maybe like Market Square Wayfarer. Looks good. Pass the mask here. Might be actually better to pass a Border Village. Yeah, I think Border Village is a better pass. I get a gold. That's special. I can definitely deal with getting a gold, especially from yours. Your mask. $17 villagers. I think I can reach 4 provinces this turn without a ton of issue. I think that's also going to pretty clearly be the best move. So... I guess last game it was actually the right move to leave 5 provinces because I could have gotten them the next turn. Like I had 5 provinces in hand if I needed. So even though I didn't really need to be playing round 4, it was still safe from my perspective to be doing that. Although that might also be like slightly revisionist of me. Okay, we want to exchange this copper for gold. Silver for gold, but we'll just regain it. Sure, we can draw into that. Can this just do safely 3 provinces? I think so. I did not leave myself a reasonable hand here at all. Okay. But apparently it was sufficiently intimidating. I had no clue how much was in the discard, and it was a lot. So, anyways, it'll be your start. Yeah. Oh, okay. I have a 2-5 here, which looks amazing. We can potentially open Mountebank. I don't think we want a druid with that. I don't actually know if the Mountebank's any good. What we really want to be doing here is more focusing on like Groom Guildhall. I think I actually want to start with an apprentice rather than the Mountebank. Not 100% on that, but you can definitely be doing some things. The druid's bad. I think. I guess it can, like, Sun's Gift or Sea's Gift as needed, which might be better than nothing to pair with an apprentice. It's certainly not better than nothing to pair with a Mountebank. The one thing about Mountebank is that you have this Guildhall thing later where they get coffers. The thing about Mountebank is that it is going to stop their lamp pretty cold. So I think it's what we want to be doing. It's also fairly likely to reach 5 opening it. So we'll do that. Here's another 2. 2 is not what we want to be seeing. I don't know if we actually want to take the druid with here or not. The advantage of the druid is that it can get you closer to the lamp activation, which is a positive. We do have a chance that the Mountebank misses. That would suck. We'd get the apprentice though, so either way. I want a druid here. It's not going to be great long term, but in the short term it's going to really help get that lamp activated sooner rather than later. And that's definitely something we're looking for. Long term, we prefer Groom Silvers. Really to, I think, any of the terminals. Well, we'll see. I don't know how much apprentice you can be doing against the junk. So, we can think about Guildhall here. Depending on what we're buying this next turn. It's probably like, I guess we could also think about like a treasury This next turn we're hitting like 4, 5 maybe. I think I like the treasury. 4. So I'll take a cave, I guess. I am worried about this Guildhall, for certain. We really want to go get the lamp soon. This might do it. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Might take the Guildhall here. I think I will take the Guildhall here. We do want a groom, which is annoying. I guess more than moderately annoying. So here will be groom. Stuff not activating is gonna be a absolute bane of my existence, apparently. So he'll be our groom. I may have just put too much focus into lamp, where you just want to be doing this groom Guildhall business. Yeah, here we'll get the lamp, whatever that means now. It means I can gain duchies with them. Alright. We'll see. I think I'd rather keep feeding you mountebank coffers than, like, stop doing that. If this is duchy and I gain silvers, what can we do? Can we buy province? Yes. Might want this to be an apprentice to trash the mountebank. I guess we want a province. Hopefully things come back around. Okay. I can get a tie right here. Forcing a tie looks like a fine move for me. The alternative is like trash a silver and do more. I'm pretty low confidence in that, and a tie is essentially fine. It puts me one off, I believe. What have we here? We have a fairy forum. Draw is only in slay. Buy is really only in stockpile. So we want to be doing those. We could start stockpile fairy on forge. That's pretty likely to to reach the big trasher, which is a good thing here. I think that's going to be our move. Very likely a reach forward, which is a goal, to be sure. Okay. And we'll just take another stockpile. Might be a little bit of a distraction, but... And here we'll reach forge, and we can even get a sleigh with it, which is really nice. I don't know about really nice, but we can get the sleigh with it. Now we'll go ahead and move Ferry over to Forum. And work with that. I'll forge Slay. I think the Overgrown Estate too. Yeah, the Overgrown Estate should go. Not the Hovel. Into a stockpile. I don't actually know if keeping a Hovel around is worth it. We could just end up with like a Minstrel. I think I like just trashing out completely. And here I'll be forge these 3 coppers into a copper and buy a stockpile. And I guess next we maybe want to go into like chariot races. I don't have the greatest amount of draw here. Certainly. I may want to add like 1 sleigh just to make sure that I can draw a little bit more. We also at some point do need to think about how stockpiles are going to run out, because they are. Just the reality. This is like Forum Slay. That seems pretty okay. I think I'm good waiting on the stockpiles a bit. There's no way to get stockpiles out of the trash. I wonder if we like triple stockpile here. We could also like form double stockpile. That might be fine. I want at least 1. You'd probably just take the last 2 if I... Yeah, let's take 1 more of these things. And we'll figure out what to do from here. It's like some amount of chariot race, probably given Forum. That's just going to end up beating up on something that goes after provinces, I think. To Forum. And gain the last stockpile. Alright. Works for me. Here I think I want Forum Chariot Race. We can put in like a gold this turn or something like that. I could also think about like a contraband. If we're really going to be going after this chariot race business heavily. I think we are. Which means I don't know what it means. 5 stockpiles. We have 1 in exile, so 4 left. Important to keep track of for now. I can see a contraband. I mean, what's he really gonna do? We want to hold the necropolis, I think. Now I'm a bit less inclined to hold the necropolis. Well, maybe not. Okay. So the big idea here is going to be we'll worry about the forge next turn, I think. Well, one more stockpile. So this turn I want like Forum Chariot Race Contraband. Or just like Forum Gold Chariot Race. We may be able to wait the contraband next turn. This is gold or contraband decision. I like crown. We can crown the last stockpile. That can be a goal. Just to get a little bit more value out of it. I really need to trash out the copper. Badly. I don't know when that becomes a turn goal, but we need to trash the coppers and we need to trash the necropolis to really get this chariot race thing going. And even then, depending on how much you turn your deck into just pure gold, might not be that viable. Let's see. The other thing we might do here is we might try to crown a horse. One of the 2 horses. Which might provide the little of extra draw we need to get this the forge the rest of the way. Forge the rest of the way done. And there's also going to be a question of how much pressure do I feel to buy province. Not a whole lot yet, but it's increasing certainly, especially with the forge being able to mill. we can potentially ditch the minstrel with the coppers and necropolis. That would be another crown. Should be pretty good. We'll see. Okay, this will be gold. What was it? No, it was just 2 chariot races. Interesting. That was positive. Okay, let's go find that crown, I think. I have another forum here. Yeah. So that's a crown. You can discard, like, slay stockpile, just ditch the rest of this. Potentially. Just ditch the rest of this into a crown. Or a contraband. Crown for now, and let's, take a slay. Sure. And this turn we should be crowning the stockpile, along with, I guess, some other things. Probably a chariot race. Perfect world, we could put like Crown Forge in the shuffle, and then crown a chariot race into that. Play the 2 slays. Nice forge on top. It's amazing. It's certainly frightening to wipe out the economy this much. There's like, I guess now all the copper's in the trash. So it's going to be potentially difficult to keep going on these chariot races. You have all of your stockpiles out. I still have the 1 remaining to crown this turn. There's going to be like gold chariot race or something like that. Okay, that is non-terrifying. I guess I only have 1 forum, so let's leave that there. I think I want to play the forum first, though, knowing that the chariot race is on top. Okay. Then it's going to be forum. You can go those 2. Get a 50-50. Okay. That's fine. And then we're ending action. We're crowning the stockpile. And then I want gold. Or do I want contraband? I think we want gold. And we do not want another slay. I did want contraband. Nah. Alright, gold, and we're good. The hope will be get into positions where we are able to make the chariot races hit. Hopefully enough chariot race hits is, well, enough to overcome whatever province is. I think there's just still the one slot in the trash. Yeah, you're still holding yours, so you can still draw however much draw it is. Soon we'll get to see what's on top. Forum. That's not good enough to be playing a chariot race blind into. I guess there's some concern that we only have 2 of these things compared to 5. So that's certainly scary. On the other hand, I think you've only left yourself like the 1 gold of economy. So I don't know where that can really go. Horse goes to chariot race by another chariot race. Okay. I am perfectly fine with you having all these chariot races. Just absolutely fine. Okay. That'll just be the 1. I could get up to 5 here. That seems like not a wonderful plan. I think I just want a gold. Like, yeah. We're fine living with 2 chariot races, assuming I don't start top decking terrible things. Form's pretty bad, but it's fine. Slay is the main thing to worry about. I wonder if I should have forged a forum rather than taken the extra horses. Like, forge forum to chariot race. I don't know if the setting up or the other is more important. Game's also, like, ridiculously close to over. I think I had a win. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, I could have forged the forum into chariot race and then just like bought 2 forums. Oh well, next turn. I don't think it's getting done this turn. I mean, you can empty, but... Oh well, at least it didn't kill me. I don't think it's terribly surprising to be missing that win at this point, but... what do we need to do? We need to, like, forge crown forum into province and then buy 2 forums, right? Okay. Ooh, that was difficult. Some pretty lengthy games there, but we're moving on to the next one, and it'll be against Emmerich. So see you all.